Alright guys, welcome to Adventures in Malibu and Dad. Guys, today we're at Fort Early here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Let me show you around this cool fort for the Civil War.
We're glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history, it's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
Hey guys, so Fort Early, what a neat little place. It's still here after all those years, all the way back from 1863. And this was the defenses for Lynchburg, Virginia. Let me show you around. It's a really cool little fort, and they actually defeated the Union from here. So it was a well-built fort, and the people of Lynchburg were very lucky because General Grant at the time of the war really wanted Lynchburg because they had a lot of stuff going on here. It was not good for the Union. All right guys, so here's the outer perimeter wall and defenses here at Fort Early. And that building there, not sure how modified it's been since the fort was here. But here's the entryway. Of course, right here in the heart of the city now. We're at Memorial and Fort Avenue. Let's go inside, check it out. So I'm sure a lot of this here is probably the same. How much of that building there was actually here, I'm not sure guys, but I can tell you that tree was probably here during the Civil War, because that is a massive, massive tree. So this would have been possibly part of the fort. I'm still trying to find out exactly, what that looked like. I know it's probably changed a lot. And then here is a little thing on how Lynchburg during the Civil War. And you got to remember, Lynchburg in 1861 was one of Virginia's 6 largest cities with a population of over 7,000 people, 3,800 white and 2,700 slaves, and 350 free blacks. Tobacco, especially the product of flavored chewing tobacco, made Lynchburg one of the wealthiest communities in America. So guys, there was all kinds of commerce here. They were building all kinds of things during the war. And as they moved towards the Civil War, they started building, cannons and all types of military equipment here, food. And it was amazing what Lynchburg had to offer to the Civil War. And part of it, all these different places here, guys. We've been to many of them. There's Appomattox Courthouse, Old City Cemetery, Point of Honor, Spring Hill Cemetery, the Old Quaker Meeting House, Presbyterian Cemetery, the National Civil War Chaplains Museum, Museum of the Confederacy, Miller Park has a Confederate monument, and then there's the Lynchburg Museum. Let's walk around, guys, as we check it out. And they've done a great job preserving this site. As you can see, Lynchburg did have some big houses in this area. I'm sure those were built, I don't know, maybe during the Civil War, some of these houses, maybe after. Not 100% sure. But this is an actual cannon here, guys, from the United States Army. As you can see, this is the real deal. It's very well taken care of. And right on the top, man, that's the Civil War U.S. on there. You can see that. Beautiful cannon. You can see the vantage point it had over the fort walls and the makeshift little moat there. So this says this is from Steen Cannons. I'm not 100% sure about the cannon company, but it's saying here 1862. It weighs 846 pounds, so I'm believing this thing is going to probably be the real deal, man. It's awfully cool. You can see the fort. And look at this. As you walk along, it's just really nice. This thing was built to last. It was built to secure Lynchburg from attack from the Union. And I'm sure there was more cannons up here. You know how demographics and things change. You know, it's been a couple hundred years now. But as you walk the grounds, man, you can see these giant trees. They were here during the Civil War. These things are 300-400 years old at least. And it's a beautiful neighborhood, actually, just on the other side of this wall. Believe it or not, that house right over there, I actually looked at and almost contemplated buying it. Look at this beautiful church in the background there. Malibu and Mom are out walking, checking out the fort. You gotta imagine back then, Lynchburg was a hustling and bustling city. They had over 7,000 people living here. And man, they were not friends of the North at all. They just had so much money here, so much wealth, factories. Tobacco was a big industry. And they were just, you know, back then they were just killing the markets with everything they had. Silversmiths were here, all kinds of store merchants. It was a very, very important piece of property and very important objective for the North to take over. They wanted to kill out the South and their supplies of cannons and material. And to this day, guys, there are still plenty of railroad tracks all over in Lynchburg. So you know this place was just always on the go, especially with the trains, and the train system here is absolutely amazing. So across the ways there is Fort Hill United Methodist Church, and that church looks like it may have almost been here around that time. So the whole perimeter, if you can see, it's kind of dug out and made as a defense system. Look at these beautiful trees. I was showing my wife, actually my wife was showing me these beautiful flowers. Look how beautiful that is, guys. We're still just about the end of winter, and these things are popping up all over the place, and they are absolutely beautiful. I love that. Malibu's enjoying it. Mom's enjoying it. She loves the seasons here. So as you walk around and see the perimeter here, the old building. Like I said, I don't know how much of this building was actually here, or how much they added to it or changed it. But you can definitely see the defensive walls of Fort Early here in Lynchburg. And I'm glad I could bring it to you because it's just a really cool old fort that's still here. If you guys have ever seen this stuff here, it's called onion grass. Man, when you pull it, it smells delicious, just like onions. So look at that. I don't know if that brick wall was actually there. It looks like there may have been some type of wall system, but these hills were definitely here. If you were the enemy, you were hard charged to come up that hill. I don't know if you can see the steepness of that, but it's quite the defense system. And they had a great vantage point of the main road here going into Lynchburg. So this is a very cool tactical spot where they put this fort. All right, guys, so they have a monument here across the street. It's a memorial to Jubal Anderson Early, Lieutenant General, CSA, and the brave Confederate soldiers under him who came to the rescue of Lynchburg when it it was threatened by the invasion of federal forces and erected these earthworks behind which they entrenched themselves in their defense of the city on June 18th, 1864. So a pretty cool monument. It's right across the street, as you can see. I wanted to get the perspective of it for you guys. It is pretty cool. Hey guys, so you know, that was Fort Early. You guys seen it all? Very neat history. Thanks to General Early, they were able to repel the Union here, and it's amazing they're still here today, guys. Glad that me and Malibu Mom could bring it to you. Guys, get out there and adventure. Lynchburg is amazing. That's why I love living here now. So much history at every corner. Yeah, and we're just having a great time bringing it to you. Love you guys. God bless you. Hope you're doing good. Malibu's ready to go on another adventure. But until the next one, guys, me and Malibu saying bye-bye. We love you.